Good afternoon and happy Tuesday to you. Hope you guys are doing well. My name is Casey Crimmins, and this is your midweek message where we're trying to connect, encourage, and engage you with the world around you to see what the Lord might be trying to do in you and through you. This past Sunday, the theme for Advent, as we continue in the Advent season, the theme was peace. And man, peace is in some pretty short supply recently, it feels like. It feels like every 2 weeks there's something going on, whether it's Charleston or France or California or the refugees that are just in dire straits over in the Mediterranean Sea right now as ISIS just continues to bring chaos. But man, there's a couple different kinds of peace that we can look for. One of them is just the peace between two parties, right? The war that happens and then the peace that can be between two entities. But there's also an internal peace. And man, my prayer for us in this season is that we find and that we seek that peace, right? There's some things that are just out of our control. And I love that Jesus actually speaks directly to this. He says, listen, don't worry about tomorrow. That has enough worries of its own. But be content, because today's got enough in it. And man, we could do ourselves a favor to stay present, to stay current, and just to be thankful. There's a saying that says, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And I think behind that is this idea that today is the day. That's all we got to worry about right now is this day. And we can find peace in that when we look around and go, man, Lord, like I'm alive. I got friends, I got family, I got whatever it is that you got, that you've been blessed with and given. And that's where our focus should be. That's where we can find peace. And ultimately, in the one who's over all of it is where we get that ultimate peace. As some of you might know, those who go to Providence United Methodist Church, you know that we are in the middle of what we're calling Advent Conspiracy. As you can tell by this tree that's upside down in our atrium, and that's just represented the fact that we are looking to flip Christmas upside down. And not necessarily upside down from what it's meant to be, but upside down from maybe what it's become. And this last week we talked about spending less. Both Dave and I spoke on that topic, and what it really came down to was a heart issue. You know, why are we spending so much? Why are we pouring so much into these things that we're giving each other, and what's behind all of that? And man, I just want to encourage you, I want to challenge you, whether you go to this church or not, whether you're just getting this because someone forwarded it to you, what are we spending our money on? And it's not necessarily an amount thing, because there are some amazing things, and I think that's underneath all of this, is that what we're spending our money on reflects where our heart is at this season. So I challenge you to think on that, reflect on that. We're going to be talking a bit more about some of the Advent Conspiracy this Sunday. So for those that are going to be there, excited to have you, and for everyone else, have a great rest of your week. God bless. And again, I'll see some of you on Sunday.